What's going on, everybody? You've got the crazy dog here, and I'm back for another fun video. So, if you're wondering why my last mock draft was deleted or taken down, not because of copyright, no, but because my computer messed it up. Yeah, it was lagging at a point, and it made the video really incoherent. You could not understand what I was saying. It sounded like I was my voice got deeper, and it just did not sound cool at all. Thanks to whoever told me about that. It would have went on, and people would have been like, what is this dude saying? So, I'm going to do this mock draft a little differently. So, instead of me just giving you my prediction, like my mock draft, I'm going to do what I did for the first mock draft, where I read off a mock draft of someone else, and then I'll give you, if I agree with it, then I'll go along with it. If I think that's who they may pick, I'll go along with it. Then I'll give you my prediction. So, for the first pick, the Rams, this mock draft, specifically WalterFootball. I always go by WalterFootball. You know, he's probably one of my favorite draft sites. He has Jared Goff going to the Rams. It's really it's ultimately, this is just a formality. You know, the Rams, they don't get Jared Goff, something's wrong, because it messes everyone up. EDP, he's going to be messed up because it's like, oh my God, are they going to take Carson Wentz? They're going to take Jared Goff. He's a Cali kid. He's from Cal. He went to Cal. So it's only fitting he stays there. Number 2, the Eagles will draft Carson Wentz. Again, I agree with that one. Really, these two are... I mean, the Eagles literally gave up half the farm, you might say, to get this guy. And if he doesn't pan out, it's going to be like the Ricky Williams trade with the Saints and Mike Ditka trading all the whole draft, I think, to the Redskins, I'm pretty sure, or the Herschel Walker trade. If you're like in your 20s, I mean, if you're in your 30s, you know that trade. And if you're from New Orleans and you're like, and you were alive during that Ditka era, you know how bad that was. How pumped you were when Ditka made that trade for Ricky Williams, or to get Ricky Williams, trading pretty much your whole draft. Every single pick and every single round went to one team for one guy. And how did that pan out? Nothing. What were they, 3-13? Ditka was fired. The whole coaching staff was fired. Everyone rebelled against him. Biggest blunder in history right there. Even if my Browns did something like that, oh my God, I would flip. Alright, number 3, the San Diego Chargers draft DeForest Buckner. I would go with that one. They need defense. So yeah, so far 3 for 3 right now. It's pretty good. DeForest Buckner, and I mean, I would not be surprised, honestly, if Tunzel went or Jalen Ramsey, because the Chargers need all that help. Their offensive line sucks. They lost Eric Weddle on their secondary, so Jalen Ramsey would fit that hole. And I think that it's so uncertainty, and I love it. So much uncertainty in this draft, and I love it. Because you can't, he's going to pick him. This way, when that pick is made, there's going to be more people like, oh my God, instead of, okay. Okay. Alright, number 4, the Dallas Cowboys select Jalen Ramsey. If he doesn't go to San Diego, there's really only two other teams that I think could get him. Those two other teams are maybe Dallas and Jacksonville. If he doesn't go to San Diego, I'm thinking he's probably going to go to Jacksonville. Because Dallas needs help on that defensive line, since one of their defensive linemen cannot stay off the weed, as Stephen A. Smith says, and the other one cannot stop beating up girls. And then he lied about it to a reporter's face. Man. So he has Jalen Ramsey. I'm going to say they're going to get Joey Bosa at number 4. At number 5, The Jacksonville Jaguars select Joey Bosa. Obviously, I said number 4. So I say the Jags will go after Jalen Ramsey. At number 6, the Baltimore Ravens select Laramie Tunsil. I firmly agree with that pickup, that draft selection, because they lost Kelechi Osemele, and they need to fill that hole. That's a big hole. That's a crater they need to fill. And Laramie Tunsil would do just that. He'll fill it up. I don't think he'll be as good as Kelechi, but he'll be up there. He's near the same level. At number 7, the Niners will select, the San Francisco 49ers select Ronnie Stanley, offensive tackle out of Notre Dame. Again, I agree with that selection. They need offensive line help, although they may be getting a guy coming out of retirement, I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. But, hey, it would help keep Kaepernick on his feet, making plays, if Kaepernick stays. I've heard a lot of rumors. We'll see. And number 8, the Cleveland Browns select Myles Jack. Personally, I would go with Ezekiel Elliott because, yeah, we have Duke and Crowell, but you need a guy like Zeke to take the pressure off of that offensive line. That line right now is trash. I mean, the whole line's not trash because Bitonio, it's really the right side of the line that's trash. Bitonio, Thomas can hold down the fort. Those two are good. Our center will most likely be Cameron Irving. We can put John Greco at right guard, and then right tackle. Who knows what we put there? We may have to draft a lineman in the later rounds, but God, I don't know. I'm saying Zeke. But I would not be surprised if we got a guy like Myles Jack. Granted, he's had that injury problem, so we'll see how that works out. And then I also heard that the Browns might trade down. And I know if we do that, we're going after a receiver. Laquan Treadwell. All right, number 9, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Leonard Floyd out of Georgia. Another pick I can probably agree with. Granted, I would say Vernon Hargreaves would go to Tampa if he doesn't go to Cleveland. There's a possibility of that too. But I think he's more of a fit down there in Tampa Bay. I still don't agree with how they fired Lovie Smith. Just out of the blue. That team is improving too. Sad. At number 10, the New York Giants select Jack Conklin out of Michigan State. Again, another pickup, another draft selection I agree with. I'm going to agree with like half of these things. But I like that pick, you know. I like it a lot. Mainly because of the fact that they need offensive line help. They've had injury problems. Jack Conklin would alleviate that problem. And maybe keep Eli Manning in the game. Like, you know, with his ability to make plays. Get the ball to Odell Beckham or Victor Cruz if he plays. Or whoever they get, you know, whatever receiver, whatever they get, you know. And maybe to open holes for the running backs. At number 11, the Chicago Bears select Ezekiel Elliott. Honestly, I do not see him going down this far. Unless there was a trade or something. But I don't see Zeke dropping down past 10, if that. But I wouldn't be surprised if he dropped to 11. Just the way the drafts have been going. Guys fall out of nowhere. Brady Quinn fell a few years ago. Johnny Manziel. It's mainly quarterbacks who fall. But don't be surprised if Zeke may fall. I doubt it, though. Someone will pick him up in the top 10. I guarantee it. But Chicago, I would say they'd be more likely to get Shaq Lawson because that defense needs help right now. They got that SOS out. At number 12, the New Orleans Saints select Shaq Lawson. I would firmly agree with that. That'd be a great pickup for the Saints, even though their secondary is what I would say Swiss cheese. But sorry about that, guys. My computer crashed, so I hate that. But let's continue where we were, shall we? Number 14? Yeah. The Raiders getting Vernon Hargreaves would be an amazing pickup. Amazing. All right, number 15. The Tennessee Titans select Taylor Decker. Again, a very, very great selection. Because if you're Tennessee, you're trying to keep Marcus Mariota healthy and on his feet. Because you wasted all that. I don't think they traded up, did they? No. But you guys sucked 2 years ago to get this guy. And it would be a complete waste for him to just be a bum. I don't think he's going to be a bum either. He's going to be a great quarterback, and you need to protect him. So Taylor Decker, I like that. But I wouldn't be surprised if they got like Jack Conklin either. At number 16, the Detroit Lions select Sheldon Rankins out of Louisville. Again, you gotta beef up that defense if you're Detroit. It has been a no-show since they lost Sue. Okay, number 17. WalterFootball having 2 pages for the first round. It's a good idea, except when you're trying to do a mock draft video. All right, at number 17, the Atlanta Falcons select Darren Lee out of Ohio State. Again, very, very good selection there. I think Darren would be a prime selection for Atlanta. He's a beast. He's a hard hitter, too. If you don't believe him, just ask the guys that he freaking knocked out. I don't think he's knocked out anyone, but like he lays the hammer down. At number 18, the Colts select Noah Spence out of Eastern Kentucky. Well, I know Colts fans would much prefer they draft maybe a offensive lineman, to protect Andrew Luck. Can't go wrong with a defensive player, especially Noah Spence. I actually read that he sent over 20 negative drug tests to teams to prove that he's not on drugs, or he hasn't done any. At number 19, the Buffalo Bills select Reggie Ragland out of Alabama. Again, that defense, they're going to be pretty good if they get Reggie. Watch out for Buffalo. All right. At number 20, the New York Jets will select Jason Spriggs out of Indiana. Got to protect your quarterback, whether it's Geno Smith, Bryce Petty, or, some miracle, Ryan Fitzpatrick. At number 21, the Washington Redskins select Jaron Reed, defensive tackle out of Alabama. So there you go. I mean, you guys, they got Josh Norman, so hey, why not sign a defensive tackle to attack the quarterback and maybe help Josh Norman out a little bit. All right, so let's go. Number 22, the Houston Texans select William Fuller. Will Fuller out of Notre Dame. He's a receiver. Put him across from DeAndre Hopkins, and you've got a dangerous receiving duo who could go for 20-plus touchdowns a year. And not to mention you got Brock Osweiler as your quarterback. At 23, the Minnesota Vikings select Josh Doctson out of TCU. Again, Josh Doctson's got that speed. And we got Teddy Bridgewater at quarterback. Give him a weapon. That's what you do. Can't have a good gun without ammo. And give Bridgewater some weapons to throw to. At number 24, the Cincinnati Bengals select Corey Coleman out of Baylor. being as much as I hate to say it, it's a pretty good selection for Cincy. They lost 2 receivers, Sanu and Jones, to free agency. So hey, why not? Put Corey Coleman in the slot. And it rhymes somewhat. All right, at number 20, what am I? 25. Pittsburgh Steelers will select Andrew Billings out of Baylor. Another Baylor Bear going to Pittsburgh. So this means almost 3 of the 4 teams will have a Baylor Bear playing on the team. Cleveland has RG3. Cincinnati would have Corey Coleman. And Pittsburgh would have Andrew Billings. Poor Baltimore. Always left out. Whatever. Number 26, the Seattle Seahawks will select Robert Kimdichie out of Ole Miss. This would be a hell of a risk for the Seattle Seahawks because of the fact of Robert Kimdichie's off the field issues. So we'll see how that goes. At number 27, the Green Bay Packers select Vernon Butler. Oh, big beefy lineman to attack quarterbacks and just make big plays. That's what Green Bay needs. At number 28, the Kansas City Chiefs select Cody Whitehair. I like that. It's a quality pickup, more or less for depth. And I think he would be good to keep that old line healthy. You know, put him in on some plays if needed. If he's not starting. If he's starting, oh wow, that's gonna be a nice pickup. You know, keep Alex Smith upright. That's the main goal, to keep Alex Smith on his feet and open up running lanes for the running backs, especially with Jamal Charles coming back. At number 29, the Arizona Cardinals select Ryan Kelly out of Alabama. Another guy whose main purpose would be to keep the quarterback upright. In this case, Carson Palmer, who has pretty much gotten hurt every year in Arizona. I think except for last year. But dang, it sucks. At number 30, the Carolina Panthers select Laquan Treadwell out of Ole Miss. If the Carolina Panthers get Laquan Treadwell and pair him with Kelvin Benjamin, they're going to be unstoppable. Dang, man. Put Ted Ginn next to him and Philly Brown. God. But that's if the Browns don't nab him. Because there's rumors that the Browns may trade down and get him. We'll see. And at 31, since the Patriots are cheaters, number 31, in the last pick in the first round, will go to the Broncos. They draft Paxton Lynch. And I firmly 1,000% agree with that pick because they need a quarterback. And after the top two quarterbacks going 1-2, Paxton would probably be number 3. He's the third best quarterback, honestly. Maybe even second best, depending on how you think. Paxton Lynch has got the arm, and he's very, very big. And we all know big quarterbacks are very hard to bring down. And they can see over that line, too. Make good decisions. Because if you can't see over those mountains, that mound of humanity in front of you, it's very hard to make good decisions. And just for the heck of it, I'm going to do the 32nd pick, like I've always done. At number 32, the Cleveland Browns will select Michael Thomas. Yeah. Well, if they don't go Laquan in the first round, then that could change. It's either going to be Michael Thomas or maybe Connor Cook. Depends on if Connor Cook's, still in our interests. I've heard a lot of rumblings about the Browns liking Connor Cook a lot. In fact, he lived only a few miles from where I live right now, so it's pretty cool. But, yep, that's it. So, like and comment if you like this video. Give it a good old thumbs up. And subscribe, of course, for more Browns content. Or whatever, NFL mock drafts, which I promise this is the last one. So, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more. Comment down below who you think your team will get in the draft. And as always, I'm Crazy Dog 99. I'm a crazy Browns fan. And I love it. Alright, and I'm out.